Well, I was so close to sub 30 the other day when this happened.
Oh. Ah.
Thankfully, just 2 days later, I got this run. Quick disclaimer before the run gets going too much. There's no game audio. That was my fault on the recording. So I'll stay with you for most of the run. Here we start with the ruined portal at spawn. Get two things that are pretty important here. The boots there had feather falling 4, and I also got a gold sword with looting 3. So the strategy changes pretty drastically when you get a looting 3. Oh, also the recording freezes here. It's the only place that it does this. My computer's kind of funky sometimes, but what I did right here is I ran over to that tree and started breaking it. The recording will catch up in a few seconds, so make sure to like and subscribe so I can get a new computer, right? Did you see the desert temple? Yeah, it's way out there, but we're heading there now. The unfortunate thing about this desert is that there was no village, just this one temple that I found in the distance there. If I had a village, then I would have had beds, which would have been pretty useful later on in this run, but I guess I made it work, so you'll see. This is a fun way to blow up all 4 chests in the temple. If you just place one TNT there, it'll give you a whole bunch of blocks too. And you can see here I got 5 iron, which with the flint and steel and stuff is enough to get to the nether. So because there's a lava lake right next to this, I'm going to the nether. But I don't have beds, I don't have food. These will be sorted out in the future. Looting 1. Too bad I already got looting 3. And now for my favorite part of 1.16 speedruns, picking dandelions. Not daisies, as some people like to call them. But actually, I'm doing this because there's this pretty broken food source in the game if you get dandelions and mushrooms. So, yeah, that's how I handle the food situation. As I enter the nether, the ideal situation would be spawning in a warped forest, because there's a ton of endermen that spawn there. So I could just use looting 3 and do that instead of having to trade with the piglins. We don't get one of those biomes, unfortunately, so what we really need though is a fortress. Hopefully I can find one of those soon. Also, yes, I did get scared by those two guys falling down, but they didn't actually know how to get to me, which was kind of weird. Because usually they don't like taking fall damage unless they need to get to me, but they just disappear. So, I just continue with the run. Boats in the nether are pretty awesome. I don't know why I got out of my boat, but I only took 1 heart of fall damage because of Feather Falling 4. Also, I came down here to get these mushrooms. So, about to make the most broken food source in the game, a suspicious stew. But if you craft it with dandelions, it gives you saturation. So it's basically a food source on top of another food source. So good. And we spot the fortress along with 2 endermen, so pretty excited to find that. Still, unfortunately, no warped forest, so the endermen are hard to find, but those 2 endermen you'll see end up being pretty useful. For those of you who are guessing at home, I got 3 ender pearls. Pretty good odds, actually. You can get anywhere from 0 to 4 when you have looting 3. So I kill this guy too, and then already have 4 ender pearls, which is about a third of what you need. So, guess I need to find more endermen, right? Right. Alright, place your bets. How many blazes do I need to kill? It's gonna be interesting with all this glowstone in the way. Well, we're 1 for 1. Pretty good start. Oh, 4 for 2. Not bad, not bad. If you guessed 3 blazes, then you would be correct. I don't think I've ever spent less time in a fortress. I have a couple main options now. I can stay in the nether to look for more endermen, or I could just go back to my portal, and because it's nighttime, I could probably try and find some endermen on the way to the stronghold. But first I decided to just trade with these guys because I have a little bit of gold left over. That was lucky. Well, now I just need to kill 1 or 2 endermen on the way to the stronghold and I'll be set. So I just let them finish their trading. And I get even more lucky. So yeah, we're out of here. The only thing I really still need is beds, or else I won't be able to kill the ender dragon. So that's why I craft some shears. I just have to pray that I will find some sheep along the way. I'm also out of food at this point, so I've got a lot of things to try and do while also going as fast as I can to this stronghold. And there's skeletons shooting at me. It's a mess. Animals love to run to water when they're on fire, so it's kind of surprising I was able to keep that pig from getting to the water. But it worked, and I have food now. It's really just one sheep. I was surprised. I thought they always spawned in groups of 4. This guy was the rogue sheep. Guess I need to find more sheep then. Not the way I would usually get brown mushrooms in a speedrun, but I'm out of food now, so it works. Finally, I found the sheep. There's actually like a ton of sheep here, which was really lucky. It's funny, I didn't really realize I had Feather Falling 4 until like then. I kind of forgot about it for a while, so decided to take a nice fall just to, make up for all the falls I could have taken. Ah, so the stronghold is close now. It ended up being pretty far out, but considering everything I had to find along the way, it wasn't terrible. Alright, we made it. We can still get sub 30 here. Let's hope we don't have a repeat of what happened at the beginning of this video. This dragon was so eager to perch, I almost wasn't ready in time, but right after I set up my hotbar, here he comes. And after many, many attempts, we finally had our first sub 30. Yeah, I guess I gotta get sub 25 now. You're still here? Well, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah.